This is lasers, using a laser beam and stopping ghosts in mid-air. We shot a laser beam and it stopped it right here, dead center. He's throwing chairs around and he's screeching. Light sensor. This is motion detector. What's happened here is earlier reports is a Chinese gentleman, which we got on the pictures here, which she didn't see, killed himself. And he's upstairs in the second room. He's more active now in the other room in the middle of bed. So that's the first thing I picked up. And then the other main ghost is in the front room here, who's the Indian chief.
Well, last night Patrick and some of his team came by and they actually picked up some pretty strong readings, and in one force in particular, one Native American ghost, an old warrior. Did I see anything moving or spinning? Not last night, no. I didn't see any chairs moving in the front room, no. I'm a bit of a skeptic, but somebody else felt something. Kate, my girlfriend, who owns the house, actually won't stay here tonight, so I think some people felt some pretty strong things.
I woke up and it was 3 or 4 in the morning. And I woke up, it sounded like someone was talking in my ear. And I got up and turned on the light for a minute, and there wasn't anything there that I could visually see.
The reason I'm here this evening is to explore this house. I've essentially not really felt too much since I've walked in the room or the building. I'll leave it open until I've completed the whole house.
Even with the power off, the ghost meter is still squawking like crazy. It's reading quite high in the middle of the room. Pointing at myself, it pins when it goes to me, so I wouldn't put too much stock into this thing. The black light reveals, there's certain elements in the paint that emit light on a different wavelength. A long exposure photograph, for instance, could reveal a pretty startling image in the paint. So if you see something emerging from the wall, who knows? Temperatures, kind of normal. Didn't fluctuate more than plus or minus a degree. So here again, it's a bit cooler on this wall. I haven't measured anything anomalous in the room. Yeah. Nothing in here.
Nothing in here?
No.
Essentially what we try to do is help spirits, help them leave if they can leave. So essentially we're trying to make peace with them. Even if they are living here, then they'll still be happy, but we're saying, okay, if you don't want to leave, you're still at peace.
That's okay. Something wants you to drop it.
Something is in that room. I was drawn to that room.
I want a key. Oh, we kind of see it.
He's on you.
I can feel him. I can feel
coming
him.
through channeling. If you start fanning, let me know.
Okay. Abba, Tiwana, Kiana. Oh, he's right there. He's right there.
He's right here. It's right on your book. Right here. He's coming down. Well, we're on the next level because I'm now using ultraviolet light. I'm using things that can actually conduct or discharge electrical energy. And that's what ghosts are made out of, positive and negative electrons. It's right here now. It's moving over here. I can't read it. This is what I'm doing. I'm charging the energy.
It's not likely that that lamp is going to be charging something in the air. You're getting into the realm of feelings and things you can't quantify that or measure what he was perceiving.
I'm doing this. She's feeling him coming around again. You're feeling the cold air. He's coming through.
Come on out. It's okay. We come in peace. Oh, something just touched my arm.
Oh, my camera went off.
See, he doesn't want to be taken.
My camera's going
And
off.
he's touching me. He's trying to get inside of me again.
It's a different energy.
It's different. It's not the same one.
Exhilarating tonight. It was exhilarating last night, but it was even better tonight because we actually had temperature's going up and down like crazy.
Did you bring the thermometer? Put it in the middle of the bed.
Just dropped 5 degrees.
He's right here. 75, 73. Still going. 71.9.
He's touching my arms. He's
It's
going
going.
up my
It's
arms.
freezing.
It's going up my arms.
Stay still. It's freezing. Freezing.
So we were upstairs and they started to, feel something towards the bed. So when they pull out the probe, the thermometer, it was originally in Patrick's pocket. It was at about 80 degrees or so over the bed. So that's pretty much where body temperature is if you put it in your pocket. So when it starts to decline, go back to room temperature, it'll go down rather rapidly, and it might overshoot a little bit depending on the sensitivity of the probe.
We started at 80, 82. It's going back up.
Yeah.
Consistently was dropping per second.
It was a bit cooler, mind you, from room temperature, by a couple of degrees, but I don't know if that would be a significant something.
Very rarely have I seen that in any of the investigations that has dropped that fast and that time period that we all felt, and including other people that were there. It was all over your hands. You could just feel this cold air of vapor that wasn't in the room.
When I walked up in here this evening, I was really excited. I was quite certain or hopeful that I was going to find something. And I really sensed nothing in the lower parts of the house. Eventually I was asked to go and explore the upstairs. We'll see what the pendulum has to say. If there's any entities in here, then hopefully they'll move it. And as you can see, it's the same amount of movement we had before, which is minimal, and that's what I would expect. I was very low-tech. I used nothing more than my pendulum, my intuition, and my crystal ball. One of the things that we tested before we started here this evening was that I have an obsidian crystal ball, and what I wanted to do was see if there's any feeling or change in the sense to the ball. The only thing I've noticed that it's got slightly warmer, but I'm not feeling any burning from it. I'm not sensing any change in it. It remains as it is. And then I went into another bedroom and I was told that this was where they had sensed a cold spot. And again, I really didn't sense anything at that location. I was speaking with the homeowners and it seemed that they were also getting into this, getting caught up into the situation. Do you sense anything when you now walk in the house after 2-3 months of the owners being here?
Pretty much now there are times when I can feel the hair stand on the back of my neck.
When you talk to them a little further, it was hard to really determine that something actually had happened.
There's good evidence to support the theory, yes. And as far as pictures, as far as people picking up things, sensing, and the thermometer and all the equipment that we have used, yes. More active that there is ghosts here, for sure. I feel really positive about it. I'm not, and everybody has felt something.
This is the oldest lighthouse on the Great Lakes. The story is that the first lighthouse keeper, John Paul Rademuller, was murdered here.
We wanted to come in and just set up the equipment in a somewhat proper manner and to see whether we were able to record anything.
Do I believe in paranormal? I'm not sure.